snow in a one-horse open sleigh. All the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. That's the horse with piles of holly. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to be charty. La 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 la. Don't we know how gay apparel? La 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 la. So the ancient Yuletide carol. La 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 la. Four calling birds, three French hens, two turtle doves. And a partridge in a pear, partridge in a pear, partridge in a pear tree.
Morning, thank you for tuning to the Live and Five show where we are living live.
Who won the GOB? Answers after the break.
Love to talk, always get in trouble for it. Answers on why up next.
Love buddies? Well, this one's almost bigger than a toddler. And it's not a stuffed animal either. What's that background?
And I thought I was going to have a guitar solo, but I guess not. But anyway, whether it's going to be up next, I still don't know it.
A good football game was played yesterday and exciting news in basketball. Sports is up next. Oh, this one's for
On the other side of the break. I'm happy about a yearbook because when I'm old, I'll be able to look back and see my memories.
I'm happy about a yearbook because when I get older, I can get to look back at all my friends and see all the good times we had all together.
I regret not getting a yearbook because I really would like to see my friends from last year.
I regret not buying a yearbook because I don't know on my arm.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Oh, what fun
It is to write.
Welcome back and now to the news. The Geography Bee was held last week in the auditorium, and it was absolutely outstanding. 17 Trojans participated in the Geography Bee. The winner was Srivat's Minar. Jillian Guzman came in second place, and David Campos came in third. Srivat's Minar will be moving on to the nationals competition. The Geography Bee was absolutely a great success. Obviously a great success. Good job, Trojans.
Magnet Schools of America is sponsoring its 6th annual National Magnet School Poster Contest. And it invites entries from elementary, middle school, and secondary magnet schools. The 2012 theme is Breaking Barriers. Through the base magnet schools rules for poster entry should reflect the theme Breaking Barriers. Through the base magnet schools, poster should be drawn by individuals, not groups, and posters are due to the magnet office by next Wednesday. The winner will be announced January 11th, and then will be entered to the National Magnet School Poster Contest.
Want to say happy holidays to a friend? Candygrams will be sold for 50 cents at lunch in room 406 on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. This week, today, and tomorrow, and they will be delivered on this Thursday during homeroom. So, put your quarters together over the weekend to send your friends a candygram.
The Cerritos Optimist Club is having their annual speech oratorical contest on February 16th and March 1st, 2012. The topic is how my optimism helps me overcome obstacles. See Ms. Noriega for more information if you would like to participate.
International Society is having their holiday party today at lunch in room 307.
Who doesn't love calling things a fail? In today's segment, this is what you will do.
Good morning, I'm Delicia. This week we're tuning into our newest Epic Fail. Today, this week, it's epic falls from skateboarders who truly think that they can skate, but obviously, they cannot. Check it out. Did you see when that skateboarder fell into the water? No, that was funny. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Epic Fail. See you next time.
Thank you, Delicia. Time now across the globe, and today's around the world. Sam Victoria. Good morning.
Good morning, Adam. Today's story has us relax and hear about one large bunny. Imagine trying to carry a bunny bigger than a toddler. A continental giant breed rabbit named Darius. He measures 4 feet, 3 inches from nose to tail and is 50 pounds and still growing. Every day he eats rabbit food, 2 apples, half a cabbage, and a dozen carrots with grassy tops. Now that's a lot for a rabbit. The owners say that Darius can grow another 4 to 6 more inches. He currently holds the Guinness World Record for being the biggest bunny. Well, that wraps up the news around the world. Time now to go back to Tetzlaff for the upcoming events.
Thank you, Victoria. Looking at the Tetzlaff calendar, today and tomorrow, CJSF will be selling candygrams. Today, International Society is having a holiday party at lunch. Tomorrow is Trojan Blue Spirit Day, and candygram sales end. Thursday, you can play Ultimate Frisbee, and Friday is the start of the much-anticipated winter break. And that wraps up the ongoing events. Time now for the Live in 5 forecast.
I like that logo. Alright, so I think this is what it's going to be for at least today. Wait, it says the date. Alright. Alright, hey everybody. Word out of my mind. And over here on the west coast, it's going to be mild temperatures, I believe. And over here on the east coast, it still looks like a rainbow. That's gone wrong. Anyway, in the north, I think, wait, no, that way, it's going to be really cold. And in the south, it's pretty mild. And I think I got that right. Let's go to the 5-day forecast, I think. It's a nice ocean, you know, if you look at it. It's beautiful. Anyway, today's going to be 65 degrees. Tomorrow's going to be 62. Thursday's going to be 62. Cloudy. And Friday, finally, is going to be 65. And Saturday, Christmas Eve, is going to be 68 degrees and sunny. And I give a shout out to Carlos. And let's go to Katrina with the web poll.
Thank you, Andres. For this week's web poll, we have Josh with us. Good morning, Josh.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good too. Thank you for asking. Well, could you please read this week's web poll for us?
Sure. What are you doing for winter break?
Well, here's what you told us, Trojans. I'm going to party with my family. Another guys told us, I'm going to eat. Well, we want to hear from you. Be sure to visit us online, line5show.com to vote. Send your comments to webpoll, line5show.com, and if it's good, we're on the air. So, Josh, what are you doing for winter break?
I'm going go-kart racing and other stuff.
Ah,
Yes.
that sounds really interesting.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
And airsoft wars.
ah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I had to give a shout out to Kursion. I didn't, you run away.
I'd like to give a shout out to the Live in 5 show, except for Brad, because he's a loser.
Well, thank you for coming on our show today, Josh.
You're welcome.
Well, it's time to go to the Live in 5 Sports Update.
Thank you, Katrina. Well, in football, the Steelers get killed by the 49ers. I believe the score was 20-3. And in basketball, we had the first preseason game. Sadly, the Clippers won to the Lakers. And that's pretty much all for sports today. I'm Bea Pena. Back to you, Adam.
Thank you, Bea. Time now to announce today's Daily 411.
Due to time zones, how many hours does Santa have to deliver gifts? 15 hours, 24 hours, 31 hours, or 42 hours?
I know the answer, but I'm not going to say it.
15.
It has a 3.
And the answer is 31 hours.
Oh, how do you know?
Because I'm in journalism club and they make that in the class.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to give a shout out to Matthew and Isabel.
I would like to give a shout out to David Garcia and Andrew.
I guess I don't.
I have to give a shout out to anybody who wants a shout out, but beat that.
Oh,
I'm stuttering again. But anyway, would you like to take it away? Anybody?
Visit our website to watch today's broadcast online, live5show.com. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, Live 5 Show.
Well, that's all for today. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning.
Someone's in trouble. On 3, let's lay back. 1, 2.
Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Now bring us a figgy pudding. Now
Figgy pudding?
No, figgy pudding. It's made with figs.
Oh, sorry.
And bacon.
What? We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get sick. So bring some out here.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a